Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to another episode of Stutz's Soapbox. I'm Stutz. If you're a returning viewer, thank you very much. I appreciate you. If you're a new viewer, welcome to the box. Hey, man, we talk about all kinds of stuff here. Um, you might find it interesting. You might laugh at it. I don't know. Um, get through all the preliminaries of bang the like button, subscribe to the channel, comment, share it with people. It all helps the channel, whatever. If you like it, if you like what I say, cool. If you don't like what I say, cool. Drop a comment. Let me know. You might come up with something that I haven't thought of yet or haven't heard or whatever. And hey, I'm always up to learn. Now, before I do anything, man, I just want to talk about the two National Guards, West Virginia National Guards people that got shot in D.C. just walking around, you know. Um, Andrew Wolf, may he heal up and have a full recovery, and may specialist uh, Sarah Beckstrom rest easy. Man, nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves it. I don't care what side of the aisle you're on, whether you think, the government's right, the government's wrong. Nobody deserves that. They weren't doing nothing. They were just walking the street together. They weren't armed, and they got smoked by a jihadi shithead. Sorry, that's where I stand on that. Now let's talk about all these attorney generals and governors that are saying they're going to basically tell the federal government F off. Well, I don't know if you remember back during Obama, but Jan Brewer, the governor of Arizona, decided since the federal government wasn't going to do their job on immigration, that the state of Arizona would. The Obama administration sued her under Article 6 of the Constitution, the Supremacy Clause, that governments, the federal government's, laws under the Constitution take supremacy over state and local laws. Well, you have these people in these sanctuary states and sanctuary cities doing what Jan Brewer did, only the opposite way. And they're going to arrest ICE agents and all of that. Yeah, ain't going to happen. Because under Article 6, Section 2, federal immigration laws take precedent over state laws. And it's already been to court, boys and girls. But, because it's the Trump administration doing what the federal government's supposed to do, protecting the people of the United States. And you can argue about how they're doing it. That's on, go ahead and argue it. But the Supremacy Clause takes precedent here. There's no doubt. And it's constitutional. Yes, it's a constitutional law. So, I'm sorry, but they don't have a leg to stand on. And if they go arresting ICE agents for doing their job, what they're supposed to do, I can't wait to see a governor of a state or an attorney general of the state get arrested for false imprisonment or whatever, blah, blah, blah. They can come up with 900 different things to charge them with. It'll be interesting to see. Because right now, these cats are doing the job, man. And why is the National Guard there? National Guard's there is to back up ICE agents. The National Guard ain't making the arrests. They're just there to back up the ICE agents. And, they're not they're not doing it. And the hood rats in Chicago say, come on, let's go. You'll get smoked, trust me. Because military trains people better than you. Yes, you know the neighborhoods, but they got more firepower than you do. And you don't want that shit to come down. It's something you don't want. These people blocking ICE. Hey, you want to stand in front of a 4,000-pound car, go ahead. Car wins every time. I'm pretty strong. I ain't standing in front of one. Bones break, flesh tears. You don't want to go there. Let the people do their job. Argue about it in the court of law. And you cops in those localities, you have a job to do. Your own citizens are afraid to go into town. Go look at Portland. Portland's losing businesses downtown left and right. Who wants to do business down there? Who wants to do business in downtown Seattle anymore? The occupancy rate of the buildings in Seattle for business, they're 40% of them are empty. I don't know about New York because I haven't been in New York in a long time. Used to be a cool city to go to. Ain't going there now. Hell no. They can kiss my ass. And I didn't leave anything in Seattle I have to go back for. I don't even want to go through there to catch a flight to go to Alaska, which I haven't been to Alaska since I moved out of there. Now, man, stay on your legislators. Either way, whether you agree with what's going on or you don't, stay on your legislators. Vote. Whatever way, vote. When you go to the polls and you find out that only 15% of registered voters voted, and most of them were opposite of what you wanted, you lost because other people wanted you to make the decision for them or somebody else to make the decision. And when they start whining about it, first thing you do is ask them, did you vote? And if they say no, say, well, then you can't bitch about it. You have no standing in the game. And yes, I know not voting is making a decision, but you have no standing in the game, so you got to vote. Now, hey, if you got anything out of this, bang the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment, please. Leave a comment. Especially if you think I'm wrong, leave a comment. Let me know where I'm wrong. I know I'm not wrong on the Constitution part because, well, I reread it again tonight. So, y'all take care. Love y'all. I'm out.